This segment brought to you by the Ronald McDonald House.
My name is Colin Smith, and I'm the chef and owner of Roundabout Catering and Roundabout Companies. I got involved with the Ronald McDonald House and the Yelp because it kind of hit a personal note early on when I had a really close friend of mine. A daughter came down with leukemia. And he moved in with us, and he used Ronald McDonald House extensively down in Oakland. So it just was a charity that we felt that we could get behind, and it's something that we really enjoy being part of. It was a hard thing to go through, but it was eye-opening actually to see what a child has to go through when they're in that position. Thank goodness it ended up on a great note. So she's fully in remission and sophomore in Spanish Springs, and so it's really great. I grew up in the South originally, so I have some Southern roots in cooking, and we're going to do a little butternut squash puree. We're going to put it under a roasted Mary's chicken breast, and then we're going to put a little succotash with bacon and corn and some fresh kale. It's really colorful, delicious, and it's got a touch of Southern in it, so I like it. It reminds me of being in Florida and Alabama, kind of just that wholesome home soul food, really. If I was going to cook this for me, I'd throw some pepper vinegar on it, because the pepper vinegar is one of those things that always reminds me of home, especially when my mother was cooking. I can remember being little and watching her fry chicken, and looking up at the counter. I'd be looking up at the counter, and she'd cook 2 or 3 chickens because we had a huge family. And I would look at this massive pile of fried chicken, and I'd be like, oh my God, it looked like the size of a mountain. And that's one of those things that always reminds me of home. It's funny, they say chefs were nurturers, and by nature that's what we do. We nurture, but we show our love and affection through food. So by being able to cook for people and seeing that we love that instant gratification. We love that instant response, so that when we are able to put out food and people are smiling, having a good time and drinking, and it's just a really great feeling. It's kind of what feeds our soul as a chef.